Yeah. 7-5, go.
Well, back again after that lovely introduction.
I don't think I caught it.
No?
No.
Well, hey, maybe we missed.
I'm such an
We'll find
asshole.
out later.
I made Paul count different numbers and then hit record.
Dick move, bro.
A little bit.
Well. Grappling Dads.
We strive for quality.
Paul here.
Kip over here.
All righty. Hey, today's pro tip coming to you by Ways of Croyler Gracie. We're going to mix things up today.
Fuck with you people. Yeah, what's coming next? Sponsors? You don't know.
You have no idea what we're going to do. Because neither do we.
I was going to say because we didn't plan shit.
Actually, today's pro tip is why is my jiu-jitsu getting worse? I have a lot of questions about that coming in. I've often thought the same thing myself, as I'm sure most people have.
I'm awesome.
No, mine just keeps getting better, bro.
It's like amazing how good I am at this.
Straight trajectory right up.
Thinking worlds next week.
Yep. It's similar to the podcast about stop shitting on your jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's similar, but not
It's
really.
not, because that could be a lot of different things going on, like you're full of shit. This is like you really think something's fundamentally wrong with your jiu-jitsu. Like you think you're actually...
I have plenty of those.
Yeah, getting bad. Which could happen.
It's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do. I go backwards. It's like, wow, Kip, you're a blue belt. Oh, wow, Kip, you're like a 3-stripe white belt now.
You know, I don't want to get into it yet because we have sponsors.
But why?
Do sponsors, Kip.
Do sponsors. All right. We have sponsors?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Get at it.
Let me think about it. All right. So, as usual, we're always brought to you by Top Mount Apparel. Check them out at topmountapparel.com or on Instagram. They do some pretty interesting pictures occasionally of their funny pictures.
I like it.
Yeah. That.
GD10 at checkout. Save yourself a little bit of cashola.
Save yourself some money, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, don't pay too much.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
You know what you don't have to pay it too much for? Tap tape. That would be our next sponsor.
There you
go. Use the tape, get the tap. Check it out on Amazon. Leave a review. If you come up with anything really spectacular on the review, you'll make Mike smile. So definitely check them out on there, and we love it. So hopefully sometime on our website, we might get a link to it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
You can't tell me I didn't.
Yeah. But hashtag save your fingers.
Yeah. Carrot fingers. Super helpful. Black Line Jiu-Jitsu, if you're ever in the state of Michigan on the west side, I guess, unless you're not lazy in the whole state, just come on down. That's where Paul and I will be with Chad Pomeroy, our head instructor, and more importantly, Morgan.
I don't think she even listens.
I don't
Stop
think she
sucking
does.
up.
You want to know what, though? Her husband does, so fuck you.
Well, there you go.
I know he does. So, but yeah, definitely
her.
bring it on in and have some fun with us. We're always looking for. We have a few of our listeners that said they're planning on coming out this summer.
Ooh,
so
that'll be fun.
Cannot wait to beat the shit out of them.
If you got kids, bring them in. The kids
class is huge and great.
Yeah.
Guess who's helping out with that bitch on Wednesdays?
Who dat? Me. Oh, look at you go.
Yep. So I'm helping out.
Being a coach again.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun.
Got that new blue strap and you're stepping up, huh?
Yeah, for children.
Well, I mean,
it's the only skill level I got.
Got to start somewhere. Children in Austin.
Keeping it low.
Gotcha.
Austin luckily has other great coaches. Making up for
one.
No, I was talking about Morgan.
Yeah.
And
that makes
Chad
that makes
and Justin.
Sense,
yeah. Not us.
Yeah, we're like, hey.
No, I'm comic relief for that shit.
You're really terrible.
I do have an update about him, though. He had a tournament this past weekend.
That's right. I actually want to talk about that before we get into the project.
Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be a good idea, too. But last and certainly least is Croyler Gracie. We powers the show, and we appreciate it. If you have not heard of him, search his fucking name and see how amazing he is. You'll see comments from black belts that say, wow, you're fucking amazing. No, I think they're lying, but or they don't know him well enough. But no, he is. When it comes to jiu-jitsu, the dude's fucking amazing.
Yeah. And he's a big part of the show, obviously.
And we appreciate the living shit out of it. So by supporting him, you're helping support us. So we appreciate the hell out of that.
I love the Monday banter. He asks over text, pro tip. So I sent him a suggestion.
Yes.
He goes, got anything else? Like,
fuck.
Well, now I have to rack my brain. So
I'm so glad I'm not part of that conversation anymore at all.
I'm like, well, what about this? And he's like, too long. I'm like, God damn it.
He's a bastard.
Hold on. I'm like, maybe you could make it a 2-parter, or just maybe tell somebody this isn't all I know about the subject.
Because you're going to do it any fucking way.
I know more. It's funny because I'm all prepared. I'm like, I got one. Bam, this. And then when I get shot down, I immediately panic. 'Cause I'm like, now I have to rack my brain real quick.
Like you had more ideas?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That was the first of many. Hold on. I have to pee first. It may take me 3 days.
Right. Well, we're kind of lucky in the fact that we're a big enough show now where we get plenty of emails, where we get...
Yeah. We have, what would they call, fodder.
Fodder.
We can go over.
We've got plenty of fodder.
Fodder aplenty.
Yeah, so, this fodder was a little bit on the selfish side as well because, I've been there too, right?
Well, see, that's why we're a great show. It's because we ask the questions everyone else is scared to.
You're right. Yeah, I have no qualms about it.
Seriously, who asked, why am I getting worse?
Right.
Not many people raise their hand and go, psst, why am I getting, let alone to their coach to their coach.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well,
that's what we do.
I don't want to ask a stupid question. I'm over here like, I'll ask. Raise his hand.
Literally. Who will ask a dumb question? Oh, Paul and Kip definitely will.
I got you, fam.
You don't worry about it. You rest your pretty head. I'm going to fucking ask a dumbass question. Or it's not even dumbass. It's mostly just embarrassing questions. Yeah. Or what people see as embarrassing. I don't see any of it as embarrassing. No. I just see it as life.
Well, we have zero shame, too, so that helps.
Fuck yeah, that helps.
Yeah. Makes life easy. Sometimes.
Occasionally. Oh, wait, I got something to say about my post today. This would be from last week for you guys.
Oh, yeah, you screwed that up, sort of.
Fuck no, I didn't. People can't read.
No, that's true.
And don't listen to the damn show enough. I'm broken.
Or they read like I do, and they like skip words.
Oh, I do that shit too.
Bam. See?
Yeah. So I took a picture and said at the orthopedic specialist, which is where I was for my neck and my shoulder. I'm fine, everyone.
No, he's not.
As far as you know, I'm fine. And I'll be at class tomorrow. And and I posted a nice picture with my daughter because we were waiting for flipping ever for this place. And everyone thought she was hurt. Like, I want to be mad because I'm stupid and I guess I didn't make that clear enough. Because smart people asked, like Al and some others. I'm like, no, my daughter's fine.
It's not her. It's me.
You guys should just assume it's me. So,
yeah, anyways. She's a little too young for the Jiu Jitsu thing, right?
No, she's starting tomorrow.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's gonna. Well, I'm gonna have her try it out tomorrow.
Ah.
So she wanted to try it, but she's 4, so let's see how long she lasts. More than 10 seconds. I'm guessing she's gonna last like 10 seconds, and her and Aria, Chad's daughter, are just gonna run the fuck away. Just my guess.
Yeah, at least she tried.
That's my girl.
Cool.
But for one day, every single dice will have hit that fucking mat.
Perfect.
Boom.
I like it.
But yes, everyone, she's fine, still adorable. I'm broken and ugly. Moving on.
Hey, tell them about your neck.
Dude, it's fine.
Tell them.
It's fine.
I'm going to make shit up if you don't tell them.
Okay, I'll say. What was it again? I have my C7 is herniated, and I have, I don't know the technical term for my rotator cuff, but there's something wrong in there, but there's too much swelling to know.
Well, no, tell them about the straightness of the neck issue.
Oh,
that was my favorite part.
I was super excited about that. Like,
I thought it was good.
Cool.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, straight.
Yeah, so he pulls up the X-ray that he did today, and he goes, "Let's go over your pictures." I'm like, oh, fucking great. He's like, "This is nice and straight, right?" At my neck. I go, "Fuck yeah, it is." And he's like, "It's not good."
Yeah.
Oh,
not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to have a mild curve in there, buddy.
Mild curve, jack off. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh.
He's like,
so I failed the test.
Yeah, so I failed
Check.
that. And see, that part wasn't bad because he's like, that happens with an injury, whatever. We can work on posture, and
right.
PT can help out with that. The part that wasn't cool is when he got to the point where he's like, well, here's where, see this dot, how it's smaller than all the rest of that are in that line? Yeah, that's your C7. I'm like, fuck. I'm fine.
To straighten your neck out, I think we should have Croyler put his knee on the back of your neck and pull up on your forehead.
Makes sense.
I mean, it'll put that curve right back in it.
Solved that sole that I had a pesky thing bothering me in.
Get that out of there.
Took that right the fuck out of there.
Wasteful thing. Dead weight.
Oh, yeah. So that, I think, would be a good idea. It's like traction if you want to die.
Perfect. Croiler, get on that.
Won't hurt anymore.
Nope. Done and done.
That's great.
So, tournament-wise.
Oh, yeah. You want to do that now? Okay.
Well, actually,
no, let's do it now.
Croiler brings it up in the pro tip.
Does
we can actually just segue
we
into
can
that.
Segue
Let's do that.
So we can saunter off fucking path like we normally do.
As we do anyway. All right, let's get to the pro tip, and then we'll saunter.
Hell yeah, love sauntering.
All right, Croiler's pro tip.
Shit tip.
The GDs asked me to discuss why at times we may feel our jiu-jitsu is actually getting worse. But first, I would like to congratulate everyone that competed this weekend. I know that a few people were superstars. I think Amanda double-golded gi and no gi again. You're correct, sir.
She's a beast.
Yeah, wow, she's coming a long way.
Yeah.
In a very short amount of time.
I mean, let's be honest. She is just beating up other white belts. Kidding. She's fucking awesome.
That is one way to look at it. You could say to yourself, you know what?
That was more for Caleb, her husband overseas, when he listens to it and goes,
right.
Shit.
Yeah. Everybody that you beat, I could have. So technically, I double-golded.
Yeah. Caleb, that was for Caleb.
Look,
Caleb, you won too.
I just won my first tournament. Perfect. She's savage.
And she's super awesome.
Yeah.
Super not. I love her.
Yep.
She's great.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Congrats.
Claude, who not only placed twice, but also had the second fastest submission at 40 seconds, among others.
Yeah, that kid had a problem walking.
Oh, so I had a hard time seeing the angle, but it was like a knee bar, but that went up a little on the crooked side. So he's pulling the knee up, but it looked like it had an angle to it.
Yeah.
And he verbally scream tapped.
Yeah.
He was.
And Claude wasn't like
no.
freaking out going after it at all.
Yeah,
like he knew it was a dangerous position, and he just was like, pull, scream.
He was pulling at the same thing you do to a person in class. He had the good position.
Yeah.
The guy wasn't
he
going
knew
anywhere.
he had it. Claude's awesome though. He's fucking machine.
I don't know if the guy didn't understand the danger that was.
It didn't look like he did.
It didn't look like he did.
Because he's like sitting there calmly sitting with Claude there. I'm like, dude, you're fucked. Do something.
Yeah, he looked fine until it
was too far.
Yeah. It's almost like what happened to me. Like, I'm fine. It just ripped.
Yeah, ripped.
So I'm like, that poor guy.
Yeah, well, and Claude feels bad. Claude's a nice dude.
Oh, absolutely. Is he, though?
I don't know. He's got a good beard.
He's Croiler student. I'm just saying.
His Croiler's like training partner. Ooh, that knocks him down
something
a peg right
rubbed
there.
off.
Something's wrong.
Some evil rubbed off for sure.
The dark side is definitely stuck on him. It's like a fucking paste. It's just stuck to the side of his gi.
That was awesome to see Travis. I think he won gold as well.
Yeah, and he went in battle with another guy from Black Lion, Josh.
I thought that was him. I'm like, is he? I wondered because I didn't think teammates usually fought each other.
No, they usually don't. But I'm guessing there was no one above and below weight wise to fill in.
Yeah. Did he get his rib popped or something?
I do believe his nose got fucked-hearted.
His nose did?
Yes.
Oh.
Because Travis asked, has anybody heard about Josh's nose?
I thought it was his rib.
I think it could have been his rib, too.
Maybe
he fucking
both.
went flying.
Yeah, knows.
So, congratulations to both of them for competing. I think he got second and Travis got first.
Excellent.
So, that was a championship match that they...
I was trying to watch one video, and I fucking couldn't because it kept on going from landscape to standard and then back. And then
I think that was Travis. I think Travis was doing that. That was Travis's feed.
Was it?
Yeah. I was like fucking, I'm going to kill you, whoever's doing this.
I can't.
Stop flipping back and forth.
Turning the phone. I can't do it.
It's live. It has to be up and down. Vertical, people. Vertical. Just word to everyone. Just little off to the side here. If it's on Facebook Live, vertical.
Up and down.
Vertical.
Up and down, baby.
If you turn it to landscape, guess what? If you look down at your phone, it didn't go to fucking landscape. So all you're doing is confusing and making me dizzy. I don't like it.
Right. So Austin.
I'm so proud of that little kid.
Look at that little fella.
Fuck yeah. Besides talking shit to me earlier in the week.
How'd that go for him?
Not well. He beat the shit out of him yesterday.
Oh, good.
And I'm injured, so... And he was super tired, so it was perfect.
Yeah, well, you got to wait till everybody's tired before you get after him.
Fucking just kill him. It was fun. Yeah, I
can't
can't get hurt.
Sit out the first handful of rounds. Till
exactly. I'm super fresh.
All right, let's do it.
Punishment time. He made just a horrible mistake of talking shit to my wife about me.
Nice.
Like, he was joking, of course.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He talked shit.
Yeah.
Teach that boy a lesson.
What's funny is you're so injured so often that as long as he doesn't get hurt, eventually he's going to pass us.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't
think about that.
I'm going to stop helping him.
No. I'm just saying you should take these chances while you can.
I like that route.
Yeah.
I should beat the shit out of him while I can.
Yeah, for sure. Don't ruin the man. Just
well,
get as many in as you can before it's no longer
before
an option.
He ruins me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's good. Grasshopper sensei bullshit. I like it.
Yeah, Mandy did good.
Mandy did great.
Yep. That was her
But
first
she
tournament.
Get third?
Yep.
In her first tournament. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah. Anybody that went out there and competed, congratulations.
Hell yeah.
We're proud of you. Anybody from any team. Like, if you go out there and, put your body on the line to compete and prove yourself. And,
hell yeah.
Hey, good on you.
Good on you.
Yep.
Yeah,
excellent.
for sure. So, oh, man. So, Austin sent me a video. He had all the other videos. This one he sent to me personally. And he goes, here, I should read that, huh?
Do it.
Yeah. So he sent a great little.
Can you find it?
Aw, your kid was the first thing that popped up. So adorable reading a book. I'm on
Weird.
Facebook. I'm on Facebook, people. But he sent me a video of one of his matches, and he literally did the exact pass that I worked with him on Sunday.
Nice.
And he went right from my pass to Morgan's thing that she taught him to the thing that Justin showed him.
Bro.
So kind of, it was amazing. He the pass I showed him was basically building off what Justin had already taught him, just basically teaching him to be more patient.
Right.
And it worked. He wore that kid out, that dude's legs, because he wouldn't let go, and Austin just kept going back. It's that cat back thing. I don't even know what you call it. You basically get the right around the pants, right around the top, right around the waist, and you just basically push out your back like a cat would if it was hissing at you.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your fucking ankles out? Doesn't matter who you are. It's going to hurt, period.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, fuck no. And I told him, I was like, because he goes, it doesn't work for me. I'm like, the fuck it doesn't. That hurt. Keep doing it until I can't hold. In a tournament, they're going to gas their legs because they're going to not want to fucking let go of you. That's what that kid did, and Austin made him pay. Super proud.
Excellent
So
job.
So he was super excited just to be like, hey, look, it's what you showed me. Super awesome. So, but yeah, it's all having good coaching. Not me.
No,
Morgan and Justin.
Yeah, they
not
knew it.
Me.
They knew what you meant.
Yeah, not me. Good Lord. Sorry, Austin. I picked you. But yeah, it's good. Look what I did.
Oh.
You want to try it? It's pretty. It doesn't lock.
Slide it over.
Yeah. So what I've done is I have brought my iPad over finally for Paulie, so he doesn't have to prop up his tiny phone. And now the pro tip stays in front of him. So if it's shitty reading, it really is Paul.
Yeah.
No more excuses.
I kind of don't like the fact that you did this now.
Yeah,
because it's not going to get better.
It's not, but it's at least easier for you.
It'll be easy for me. Let's make it a little bigger. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right.
It's a tablet, and he had to make it bigger again. I love it.
I'm 40.
I'm older than you. You're not even 40 yet. You got some more weeks.
I got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, more weeks.
Yeah, true. I'm 39.
Go.
All right. I'm double golded, among other things. Second, I hope that both of these fuckers, Kip and Paul, make it to the first team training this weekend.
Oh, fail.
Oh, Kip's already out. Wait, never mind on that. Team training might be easier with their absence. Stay at home, guys. Well, hey.
Oh, well.
Problem solved.
Done.
Done and
got you cuffed.
Done.
I'll be at work.
All right. Now, let's get into the whole idea of why do we feel at times as if our jiu-jitsu is getting worse, and is it true? I think in my case, yes. Typically, no.
Well, here, I'll be honest with you. I've never had that feeling of getting worse. I also really don't have the overall overwhelming feeling of getting better. I just don't really, you know that. I don't really.
Fits and starts. Like you feel like you're plateau and then go and then plateau, then you kind of like figure stuff out on the way.
I guess. I don't know. I just don't think about it. It's
one of those things.
I don't know. It's just my brain's stupid, I guess, because I don't think about it.
You never had the the feeling that, wow, these people that I couldn't ever beat when I started, I can't ever beat now.
Which is
it's
true.
Well,
I mean, it's
you get
true.
that, so you don't overthink it.
Yeah, I just don't. I get that, of course, but I don't overthink it. I was like, well, guess I'm not getting better than that. Fucking move on. Who's the next person? Can I do anything to you? Nope. All right. Well, doing it anyways.
At least you tried.
Don't hurt me. That's all I ever. Maybe that's the problem. I always like, just don't touch my neck.
Right.
Which is
exactly.
But I don't tell people that. I just whisper it, and hopefully they like catch it.
They should all know by now.
Yeah, I'm a broken fucker.
Yeah. You should wear a sign.
Oh, I need a patch.
Yeah.
Fucking I'm broken.
We're
patch.
thinking like, oh, dude, we could just get I'm broken patches.
Oh my gosh, it would be like that note that you would pin to a kid to get on the right bus.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, I got an idea.
Yes.
A patch that says what hurts, and then just a list of other patches like neck, knee, shoulder.
Yeah,
back.
like it's some kind of fucking like you do in the military, and you're like, oh, sniper, fucking field training. Mine's fucking broken wrist, stupid tarted neck, shoulder that just won't work.
Yeah, or a please don't touch my patch, and then wrist, left ankle.
And last and certainly not least, do not touch my neck.
Oh, yeah.
You may never be able to tap me because I have no appendage you can touch.
People just look at you like, what do you want to do?
You're like a stub.
Going to play checkers or something, or what? All right, let's see. First, let's discuss the idea of, could more practice make me worse? That's a good point.
It's an interesting point.
An interesting way of looking at it. All right. The reality is that the answer to that question is yes. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, left field on that one.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Practice does not make perfect. Therefore, more practice does not equate to achieving closer to perfection. Perfect practice makes perfect. Extraneous shitty practice will make you super adept at performing shitty.
He's on fire today.
All good points so far.
Really good points.
Yeah, I mean,
train like shit, play like shit.
I'm the poster boy of that for a long time.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, gone over that many times.
Yeah, I was just bitching about that to Curler today. I'm like, God,
you wasted so much time.
The next pro tip should be on how to make your jiu-jitsu journey last the longest and the slowest.
How to prolong your journey.
And you could use me as a case study.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Well, this is why we do this podcast, so other people don't do what I did.
Chapter 1, the bucket hat.
If you wear one of those, you got issues.
You're in trouble.
For sure. All right, moving on. However, if your instructor is a good instructor, if you have good teammates, you aren't YouTubing, fuck you, Croyler, technique, and you aren't a total nincompoop, also fuck you, then it is nearly impossible to have a practice that is more detrimental than it is beneficial.
Me.
What if it's just you?
Yeah.
Because I think in my case, like, the teammates were good, the instruction was good. Back when I started, there wasn't a YouTube. Was there? That was close. There wasn't any jiu-jitsu on YouTube. That's for sure.
That's for
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it.
Or if there was, you weren't watching.
No, it wasn't in my wheelhouse yet. But yeah, I just, I had all the wrong mental attitudes about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was one of those.
You're a win mentality.
Yeah, it's me. It's not you, kind of thing.
It's funny. That mentality comes out so often. I'm sure I've done it.
Oh, I still do it to this day, just at a far lesser extent. Like it's still something that I have to consciously work on in every single role.
Well, I have to do it in life.
In every aspect of my life, I got to think to myself.
I have to really pay attention. I'm like, I got to be very, very tedious on the self-discovery. Because that's what it is.
This is a related side tangent.
Yes.
Did you listen to Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah, it was a little difficult.
So Joe would ask a question. There'd be like a 10-second pause before every answer because that man wanted to think through everything
he said because of what he did last time.
I also think maybe more people should do that.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God.
Because I don't, and it's got me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I fucking don't bother. I shoot from the hip.
Oh yeah, it's been my downfall.
Yeah, it always will be for me.
Yeah, what you
but
gonna do?
Seriously, when you're Elon Musk, you got to be less insane.
And
you just have to be. And he thought he was untouchable. He really had to make the comments he was making.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, that's fucking insane. What are you doing?
And it's like, you know what you do and what you are. And even if you didn't inhale.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing,
Dude, I thought
man?
it was great.
Oh, no, it's great radio. I loved listening to it, but this next one was so plotted. It was just like, okay, answer. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was fun.
Joe Rogan tried his best, though.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. YouTubing. Yep. He said YouTubing is good, right? I forget.
Yeah, that's all I ever take from that.
All right. So, is it possible that more practice makes you worse? Yes. Is it likely? Not at all. Fair enough. With that in mind, why is it that the longer we stay and practice jiu-jitsu, that we all reach spots in which we feel we are getting worse? I would like to know that answer too.
Yes.
Oh, look, here it is. Several reasons
Shocker.
for that. Here, I will discuss a few. Of course, this isn't a total list.
You motherfucker.
But that's only because I didn't want to torment you guys with a longer podcast. That's fair.
Whoa. It's our podcast. So he's basically saying we're tormenting people.
Is he wrong?
Yes. We're good at this shit.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Fuck.
I mean, we can only stand...
You can't even come forward. Like,
Paulie's-
wow, that one hurt me a little.
Yeah. All right. I'm on board with you now. I mean, we can only stand Paulie's illiteracy for about 1 hour a week.
Speak for yourself, dude. People have listened to multiple episodes in one day. So take that,
Yeah.
average black belt.
Eat it. All right. Number 1. Our training partners are tapping us more often than they used to, and we are not sure why. Number 2. We feel our game is stagnant. I'm always doing the same few moves over and over. Hey, that was me to a T. 3. I can't comprehend the current techniques being presented in class, but I used to.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
I find myself...
That's an interesting one
so,
there.
in advanced class, it's hit or miss. Like
Occasionally, Chad pops into something. I'm like, I just can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah. So the De La Hiva guard,
That was
I couldn't wrap my head around a lot. I just struggled.
I don't know why. I did too. We both did, and we kind of got away from each other because we were both struggling.
Yeah.
Then I fucked up other people's shit because I'm like,
yeah, we both did that. We're like, well, let's get with other people that kind of know what they're doing.
No,
Still didn't work for us.
Made it worse.
But the X guard, I'm like, oh, okay,
that clicks a lot, lot more.
So I'm hit or miss there. So when I first started, it was all beginner moves, beginner stuff. I'm like, I can wrap my head around it. So even if I couldn't quite do it, I could understand it.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where when you're doing advanced stuff, because you're a blue belt now and you should be able to do this, I'm like, ooh, shit.
This is more complicated.
Now I feel stupid.
Thanks.
So, yeah, I got to that point. I still get to that point, you know. Number 4.
Sad.
Why aren't my rolls getting easier? Yeah, that's a motherfucker, too. Because when I first started, people would just roll through me like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
And like, well, that must be easy for them.
It depends.
So it does depend, and that's it can be misleading because just because somebody whooped that ass doesn't necessarily mean it was an easy roll for them.
No, not at all.
So you got to keep that in mind. So you can't put yourself in somebody else's head and body.
Yeah, well, you have two different. Well, not two. You have multiple different people and personalities when it comes to a roll. So what the amount of effort one's putting into it, it's hard to tell compared to another. So for me and Paul, it's never a ton of effort. It's not because we don't want to put in effort. It's just I'm going to hurt myself. Like I'm going to put myself in a bad position if I go 2 balls to the wall and try to fucking do something.
Right.
It's just not worth it because I'm going to get hurt and then I can't train. But then you have people that can, like Mitch in school, in class with us. Mm-hmm. Like he can be super aggressive, what seems to be every single time. And not when he's not, like he was rolling my wife, great roll. He's a good, fun roll. Mm-hmm. It's just he's way more aggressive all the time. So it's different personalities. And yeah, fuck. It's so hard. All of these things are so hard.
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
I don't know. I think it's worse when you're a lower belt, like the white, blue belt, the beginner belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of people that can just beat that ass.
Regardless, and you can't tell if they're trying really hard or they're just that much better than you.
Right. But, yeah, you don't know. 5 is et cetera, et cetera.
Thanks. It's a good point. Thank God you numbered that.
Wow, I could have stopped at 400.
Perfect.
So, let's break down all these reasons that may cause us to feel as if we aren't progressing. 1, our training partners are tapping us more often than they used to. This one is fairly simple. Skill development and technique retention abilities are essentially bell curves. Bell curves essentially depict the journey to improve, develop, or retain a skill. Small exposure or small experience puts you on one side of the curve, while extreme exposure or extreme experience puts you on the opposite side. When we first get exposed to a technique, we are essentially on one side, and as time goes on, we practice, study, and get experience with that technique, we move farther along that same bell curve. Most stop in the middle, meaning that they have achieved enough experience with the technique to be fairly successful with it. The few that dissect and study a technique to the highest levels become experts. Those are the ones in the furthest end of the spectrum.
But there's also the people in between that find a technique that they really like. So everybody's moved past that technique for the most part around you, let's say at the same level. But it's not like you're trying to be an expert. It's just like, because I took his as like, oh, you're far over here for all overall jiu-jitsu. But yeah, just for that one maneuver, for me, guess what? Scissor sweep is my shit, and I've been working on it forever, and I will continue to work on it because it's just what I really like. So mine better be tighter than somebody that I started the exact same day. Right. Better be, because they've started moving on to something they like, or everything. Yeah. Smarter, everything.
Yeah, we talked about people like Ryan Hall, Gordon Ryan. You know, if they might not be better at
do Ryan Hall 50-50.
Yeah. So they might not be better than
overall jiu-jitsu,
Lucas Lepre or something like that. But in that position, like if they get you to their position, you're Foxville.
Yeah, because
they've mastered that thing.
Yeah, and that's Ryan Hall's 50-50.
Yep.
You know, it's like I'm not better than him as an overall jiu-jitsu artist, but you getting 50-50, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's true. So that's me. Just kidding. I'm terrible at everything.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Sometimes something will land.
Every now and then I get lucky. It's great.
I don't even get that. Fucking bell end.
Jesus. All right, B. So why does that matter? Well, because anytime you try and add a new weapon to your game, you are instantly reset on your learning curve, meaning you will struggle and be less efficient than you would have been if you had stuck to your A game, so to speak, meaning that you may find yourself failing more and more as part of your progress. Those failings can be hard to take, but as discussed in a previous episode, failing forward is necessary for proper growth. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, so, it's funny because you'll have, like you said, your A game. Like I had my thing where I'd go side control, north, south. I'd get my hook. I'd get the Kimura. I'd turn it into an armbar. And I'd have a lot of success with that. So that tended to be all I ever did. So if you put me in a different position, I was screwed. And when I'd learn something I wouldn't be good at it, I'd fail at it, so I just simply wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
For a long period of time. So rather than failing forward, rather than failing forward, I just
fell sideways.
Pretty much,
and stayed there.
I failed backwards.
I failed turtle.
Sideways at
stuck
best.
On my back. Turtle.
Yeah, because every time you learn a new technique, like you said, you reset. That learning curve. Like, well, now I'm at the wrong end of the bell curve. Like, well, I suck at this. But you gotta grit through the suck. You gotta embrace the suck, if you will, in order to get at least that median bell curve level. You know, right in the middle. I didn't do that enough. I regret that.
You got really good at that one sequence, though.
Yeah.
That one sequence was, it's what you came into our school with.
Yep.
You landed on a lot of people. Then I got used to it and gave you the middle finger.
So did everybody else. Like, oh, this is what he's going to do. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Fuck, white belts are stopping me.
Right? I can't do it to anybody. I can get it on the new white belts. They don't know yet.
Yeah, they haven't been introduced. I'll do it to them. Totally useful.
It's really funny because it's almost like a subconscious thing. Like I subconsciously just go to that stuff. And I'm always like, well, here I am again. And here I am looking at the same thing that I've looked at for so many years. Like, I got to consciously not do that shit.
Yeah, so do I. But so do I for what I'm working on. I have to stop myself. Yep. I'm like, nope, do something else. Unless I'm fucking up Boston. And then I'm just going to keep doing that. It's fun.
This is true. I mean, I still do it. Can't help myself.
So much fun. I must win.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to win a particular role.
Because that's productive.
I'm kidding, as far as you know.
He does it all the time.
All right. But C. This will tie in with the next point as well. So I'll briefly mention now. Our partners may have gone through the losses incurred during acquiring a new skill because they see the value of adding new weapons to their arsenal. While we may resist the learning process to avoid the temporary losses, this only leads to a bigger technical discrepancy between you and them. How true that is.
Yeah, that's hurtful.
Yeah, don't do it, people.
That doesn't bode well for anyone.
No. 2, we feel our game is stagnant. I am always doing the same few moves over and over again. Our game gets stagnant if one of 3 things happens. 1, we are not being exposed to new techniques or aren't subjecting ourselves to the learning process of assimilating those techniques into our game. See above point. 2, we are not looking to assimilate any new techniques because we are afraid of losing or failing. Or we don't feel we have to because our current game can best most people in our school or tournaments. This is the shitty mentality of, I don't need to learn more because I am the biggest fish around.
Do fucking people really have that?
Dude, I had that. Yeah.
Like, seriously? Always boggles my mind. It really does, because not that I don't have an ego, because I do, but that's just fucked up.
There was a thing in my head.
In this sport, that's fucked up.
There's a thing in my head, and I don't know where I got it from, but it was defending your belt or stripe, is the case.
No, I mean, I've heard of that.
Yeah, so if I couldn't let anybody of a lesser rank beat me, so if I wanted that to be the case, I'd have to use my A game and not practice my B, C, D. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
sure.
I felt that, well, if they tap me out, then they're at my level, and I didn't want them to be at my level. I wanted to be at the next level. So I'd use my A game to beat the next guy because then I'm worth that stripe or that belt.
No.
So that was what was in my head. And I think a
lot of people have that, though. I think it's a natural human thing to be like, well, I'm this. You're supposedly worse than me because of what you're wearing on your fucking waist. Yeah, I got to be better than you.
Yep.
No. I don't have that issue because I was just worse than everyone. So
yeah,
I'm good with it. That's where I'm at.
I think that, again, that comes with maturity and age.
Yeah, I'm old.
And how much you care.
Yeah, my care level's quite low.
Yeah, if you do jiu-jitsu for fun, it's more fun the more you know.
It is, and that's the freaking coolest part about the sport is the more you know, the better the sport is.
Yeah,
and the more fun it is to get in there and try all those things. Yes, but to get to that point kind of sucks because you're going to get fucking smashed a lot because there's people that are doing what you do or did and just really focused on that one thing they do real well or smashing you because they're really good at that or, at wrestling and whatever. Yeah, it sucks. But man, once it clicks, those moves click one after another. Oh, so great.
Yeah, when you get a good flow because you know enough techniques where they flow together, I'm it's fun now. You're not just single-minded. I'm going to go for this Kimura, and that's it. And if I'm stronger than him, I'll get it.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
That was my shit.
Stronger than you, bitch.
Yep.
Give me this arm.
I can bench press 300 pounds. If you can't, I'm getting the Kimura.
Every damn time. So my epiphany moment went for me. The first time I ever noticed like how much fun the sport was for me was figuring out, wow, if I don't do this, I have this. If that doesn't work, I go this. But I actually thought about that while doing something. I was, going. I was just go, wow, I'm now on side. This is where I'm comfortable doing here. But if they didn't do that, man, I'm going to set him up to do that, to get here. I'm like, oh, did I just do that? Did I do that? I almost stopped what I was doing. Did I just think that through?
It's fun when you've been through enough positions where your mind can kind of click and go, okay, I'm here, and I know how he has to escape.
Yes.
So when he does that, during the middle of his escape, I'm going to transition to this. And
it's so crazy.
Then it's like, oh, wow. It's like being a little mind reader.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, it's almost, I think instead of mind reader, I feel it's more like mind control. I know what you're going to have to react to what I'm doing. Fucking blew my mind the first time I thought about it. I went, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's why rolling
Can I tell the guy I'm rolling with, or is that weird?
Right. That's why rolling with Croyler feels like rolling with a 800-pound mind-reading gorilla.
Good Lord. It's so crazy. He moves an inch, and he's like, no, you lost it. What?
That's so frustrating. I like when he just like bites down on, on your hands and arms, and like, I thought I had the dominant position, but clearly
thought was the really important part of that sentence.
Something's fundamentally wrong here. I can't articulate it or put my finger on it, but I'm not winning.
I'm definitely losing. How the did that happen?
It's cool.
Gosh, you guys have to.
It's bullshit.
Please, somebody have him out for a fucking seminar. I'll come with him. I don't care where it is.
Do it.
Make it warm.
Yeah, please make it Florida right now.
Warm. I'll take Tennessee. 50. That's,
Hawaii.
That's warm.
Whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't afford that.
You got credit cards, right?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
it'll
I'll
all
go.
work out.
I'll go. It's fine.
All right. Moving on. Number 3. Our partners are attacking us the same way, so we are counteracting the same way because we are put in the same situations. Sorry, people. This means your partner isn't improving and it hurts you. This is why it's important to ensure that your training partners are improving as much as you are. For the better they become, the more they will force you to improve. In the aforementioned example, your partner will stop attacking you with the same shit if you give, teach, help them have different shit to attack you with. This will propel your growth. So I got a mini story about that. So I do my shit, right? The attack sequence, my Chimera armbar thing. And I did it on my buddy Ben from my previous school. Mm-hmm. And I'd land it all the time. Like, that's what I was going to get. Well, I got injured, and I came back, and that shit no longer worked.
Yeah.
He went to the coach and said, hey, this keeps happening. Mm-hmm. What do I do to get out? So I couldn't land it anymore. So I'm like, crap. So I went to the coach and says, hey, I had really good success with this, but now here's what he's doing to counter it. So he told me how to fix that. So then I fixed that. And so it went back and forth until we both had a really good counter game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, it really dialed in that aspect of my game. Now, in hindsight, I got a really high level of that thing, but I should have just got a medium level of a lot more aspects of the game.
Well, hence you've fallen back to it now.
Right. But in this case, what he's talking about is if you do that, you're both still getting into the same positions to the same thing.
Yep.
So if you can talk your partner into going, hey, you're really good at this, excellent. How about you try to move on from that and do something different?
Yeah.
Because then I have to worry about different things. So if I can up your game, by default, it has to up my game because I have to deal with whatever you're getting better at.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
It makes sense. Number 3, I can't comprehend the current techniques being presented in class, but I used to not have a problem with that. Sometimes your mind or body isn't ready to learn or perform a certain technique. As a white belt, it was hard to even learn to forward roll over your shoulder. Side note, it was hard for Mel to learn how to backward roll. That was a treat to watch.
She went over the top of her head.
Oh, I think like the first time she tried, she did it wrong, fucked her neck all up.
Oh, yeah. And
then kept trying.
And the slapping noise she made when she hit the ground was amazing.
Oh, I was like, hey, she's up and ooh, that's not it, sweetie.
I don't know how you did that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it that wrong if I tried.
She's a fucking beast, though.
Yeah, she got it through it.
Yeah, she'll kill me.
And everybody else.
Snap me in half.
But yeah, I mean, it's the same, like shrimping. Like, I didn't get shrimping fro. I'm like, what in the world are you doing with your hips? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, why are you doing these weird warm-up things?
Nothing much came natural to me. Like, some people, I'm like, wow, you picked that up way faster than I did.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
everybody's different.
You said it to me about all kinds of, like, wow, you picked that up faster than me. I'm like, it's because you showed me, tool bag. You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I floundered more with less help.
Little bit.
It's okay. It was good for me. No, it wasn't.
Nope, not really.
All right.
Blue belt 20 years in.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Is it a completely new motion that your body isn't used to? The same applies to techniques above your learning ability. With good instruction, this lessens, but it is impossible to eliminate. This may continue to happen for a long time as more complex techniques happen to you. Once you have reached an extreme level of affinity to a technique learning, these occurrences will lessen considerably. But just be aware that things like this happen from time to time. Yeah, we went over that a little bit earlier. There's some things where I'm like, I'm not ready for this. Like this is above my belt level. I can watch and appreciate it, but I'm gonna have to like practice what we learned last week or something. Yeah. This isn't for me.
I'm gonna go backwards.
Yeah.
Can we hit rewind?
But yeah, we all get that. So if
sure.
you look at a technique and go, what in the fuck is that? Don't feel bad,
or you go, how do you get to that position?
It's worse when you get the blue belt. That's a lot of the blue belt blues comes from, because you think, well, I'm a blue belt now, and then you look at something, I'm like, wow, I can't get my body to do that. My body and brain is just not comprehending.
Neither one of which can wrap it around that.
Yeah. So then you just feel kind of like guilty. You feel like an imposter, and that can get a lot of people to quit. So
I could see that.
Don't quit. It's natural. Everybody, whether they admit it or not, it's natural.
There's another thing to stop before you're a blue belt: quitting.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop quitting.
Stop quitting.
You'll get farther if you stop quitting.
It's amazing how far you'll get when you don't quit.
Right. What did Jocko Willing say? Hey, if you're going to quit, do it at purple belt. Then you at least know something. Like blue belt, you're pretty good. You know some stuff, but by purple belt, like you're legit. You know jiu-jitsu. You got the jiu-jitsu lifestyle. Mm-hmm. If you quit then, you're a dangerous motherfucker. But if you quit at blue belt, you know some jiu-jitsu.
That's pretty accurate.
You're pretty good. You're better than a layman, for sure, But
I love how you've adopted layman into your...
I mean, it works so seamlessly.
But it does not.
I still hate it, but I don't know what else to use.
It seems so offensive. I don't know why. Just the word, you're a layman. Fuck!
I'm trying to stop saying cognizant and 100% all the time, so layman's my new shit.
Hot knife through butter, I'll just throw that one in there for you.
Yeah, I've done that a bit.
That one's from day one. Day one.
Yeah?
That's your shit.
Hot. That's
your shit right there.
That's my come here to armbar, huh?
Just like, anyways. Still in my vocabulary. Strong as a good transition. It is not.
Stay in school, people. That's another thing. Like, if you can, read dictionaries and maybe read more books, you won't be in the same boat we are, where we have a very limited vocabulary. And like Kip will say supposedly, and I know that drives you nuts because you know it's supposedly.
Yes. Yeah.
He doesn't care, though.
No, I don't give a shit.
All right.
I've made this abundantly clear. I know the correct way of saying it. Don't care.
So sad. Stay
more
in school.
Fun to try pull nuts.
Stay in school. All right. But, just be aware that things like that happen from time to time. Yeah, don't worry about it. Number 4, why aren't my rolls getting easier? Okay, so I don't think I am making any of the previous mistakes or errors, but I still feel like my rolls aren't getting any better. Well, Buttercup, realize that everyone you are training with is also training hard, and they too are improving. And if the technical disparity between you and them doesn't increase in your favor, and at a very bare minimum remains the same, you won't feel as if your rolls are getting easier. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same people I struggled with the day I walked into Black Line as a blue belt is the same people I'm struggling with today. Like, it just doesn't get, it doesn't get easier. It gets worse, if anything.
Yeah.
Because of my old ass age, injuries, and I just don't get a chance to train as much as I want to. Like we've talked about Morgan a lot. Like, she clearly trains more than I do.
It's a priority for her.
Yeah, and it shows in her rolls. I'm you're just outclassing the shit out of me. And I used to, I think, at least keep up with her.
I think she probably let you.
Maybe. I don't think I make her struggle anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, that happens. Don't fret about it. Just have fun.
Oh yeah. Once again, don't compare yourself.
Oh, he did go down to number 5, which is et cetera, et cetera.
Again?
And he has points under et cetera, et cetera.
How do you have points?
I don't know, but
cetera,
he did
it.
He did it, and I'm fascinated.
You literally avoided words to make sentences and then made sentences, made points on said non-existent sentences. Nice. Well played.
Yeah, good job.
Well played.
Yeah, black belt stuff right there. All right, et cetera, et cetera. The reality is, if you are training smart, efficiently, with a proper mindset and instruction, with a good team, you will always improve and be improving if you don't feel like it. So, yeah, keep that in mind.
That's
chances,
so hard to keep in mind, though.
It is. The chances of you getting actually worse are slim to none, unless you have a really shitty instructor and a shitty school and a shitty mindset.
You're not getting worse.
You're not getting worse.
The only time you're going to get worse is if your mindset's wrong. If your mindset's wrong, then you're fucked. So if you're in there trying to win, and you're not winning, and you think you're getting worse, you probably are, because you're a fucking idiot and you're trying to win every damn time. It doesn't help to win. And by the way, I just want to throw this out there. Stop trying to fucking win a drill. The fuck are these people doing?
I've noticed that.
Good Lord.
We're doing a guard passing drill and people are just fighting to the death. I'm like, what are you
what are you doing?
We're practicing guard passing. We're not rolling.
No, there's two really nice dudes. We were doing, what was it, Paulie? Because I pointed it out to you.
I want to say
it was just a drill to move to armbar. That's all it was.
Right, yeah.
It was just moving to armbar and little resistance, basically enough for resistance so they can get the technique correct that Chad was trying to show. I look over and there's two dudes, awesome guys, by the way, both super nice guys.
Just getting after it.
The one that's supposed to be letting go to get armbarred is holding onto his hand in a gable grip. His fingers are going white. It's just holding on for dear life. I'm like, I just stopped everyone on that side of the gym. I'm like, it's a fucking drill.
See, that's why Chad needs a squirt bottle.
I know.
Go up and squirt him. No.
Stop it. Neither one of you are learning right now.
I think those are buddies, though, too, aren't they?
Probably.
Yeah.
Knowing those two, probably.
Because you and I have never done something like that.
Fuck
never.
no.
We would not. We are way too mature for that.
Yes, we have not turned a drill into a complete out brawl.
This is serious, and we care a lot.
I think I've tickled your nipple before during a roll.
A little bit.
During a drill, probably.
Slap me, call me Sally.
That's what we do.
Yeah,
definitely what we do. Come visit us. Right.
What could go wrong? Clearly nothing.
Oh, man, we're probably going to get sued for harassment.
No.
If somebody comes to visit.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. As far as you know.
Or you can assume.
You can assume. All right. And to finish up, one aspect that can negatively affect your training is making a goal to prove yourself and your ability. Focus instead on improving, on failing forward, on increasing successful mentalities, and you'll always be successful. The single thing that causes people to feel they aren't improving is, consciously or subconsciously, feeling that they don't train enough. They don't have enough time as they are getting older, or that they can't train as much as someone else.
It's like Paul just said all those things.
Weird. Huh. See, that's what happens when I read this first. I think they're my thoughts, and they're not. The reality is, no one will ever master all of jiu-jitsu because all of jiu-jitsu hasn't been discovered yet. It's a living art. It is still being developed and sharpened. So don't worry about mastering all of it. Plan on training forever, and you'll undoubtedly achieve greatness, or at least goodness. Goodness?
Mediocreness.
Mediocreness. Averageness. Like Croyler. Be as average as possible.
That motherfucker's average as hell.
I excel at mediocrity.
He sucks.
Excel at it.
He sucks at water sports.
I heard that. Yeah, he cannot hang in the water.
From what I understand, he doesn't like that either.
Good.
I'll bring it up. How was that tube ride, huh, buddy? How'd that go for you? Eat water.
He sucks at water sports and using the word especially.
You fucking hate that. It's Paul's new journey / path is specially.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as that. What the hell's the word you just fucked up? Damn it.
Ass pick?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, yeah, that was you. Yeah. Supposedly.
Ugh. Oh, God.
I had to think about it to say it wrong.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I was like,
try to say
hold
it
on,
wrong.
I got to say it wrong. You've corrected me so many times I have to say it right, but now I have to pause and say it wrong.
That's like subsequentially.
Subsequential. Subsequential.
I've used subsequential so many times now since I fucked it up on like the podcast number 3.
Oh my gosh! If you guys don't know what subsequential is, you're not an OG, an original fan of us.
Yeah, scroll back to like it's got to be within the first 10.
It's the first few, dude. It
might even be the first 5.
Well, that was back when we named them fucking terribly.
Stupid. Oh yeah, we screwed that up.
And I find other podcasts that like try reaching out and talking to us and I see the names of their shows. I'm like, why the fuck do you think people aren't listening? It's an inside joke.
Whoa. Don't give them any pro tips, bro.
Dude, bro, we're here for everybody else. Half those fuckers don't even listen to us when they ask. Have you realized that? Whatever. No. It's me. Usually I'm answering, what the fuck?
Don't pay attention to Instagram.
It is on Instagram. Good call. Well played, sir. I got to know where the subsequential episode, so I'm looking it up.
I want to say 3. If I'm going to
want to say 3.
It's going to be 3.
Because it's fucking entertaining. Because Paul utterly... What word were you trying to say, Paul?
Subsequential. Jesus, I just did it
You
again.
just fucking said it wrong.
See, like I just said, I can't use the right word anymore because I mocked myself so many times using the wrong one. It's become...
That was fucking awesome.
Sequentially and subsequent. Yes. And I squashed them.
And you squashed them together.
Yeah, I want to say subsequent or sequentially, and it was subsequential.
It was fucking bad.
Because... we were buddies, right? Like we were friends, but we didn't have this long history yet. And the look you gave me when I threw out subsequently was, what the fuck would... Like you were just flabbergasted.
But you're so smart for the most part. Like literally, you love to research things. If you're talking about it, usually you have a pretty good base of why you're talking about it. Motherfucker comes out with a word that's 2 different words, not correct. Both those words said incorrectly and then smashed together incorrectly. It was fucking amazing.
You looked at me like my whole life is a lie.
What the fuck what am I doing on this show right now?
You're stupid.
I've lost a partner right now, right because of that.
I wouldn't have blamed you if you got up and just quit. Just didn't even say nothing. You just like, I'm out. Oh, God, that's funny.
By the way, everyone, if you want to go back and it's pretty early in the show, so you don't have to, get real deep into the waters there. It's number 4.
Oh, yeah. Yes, one off.
And it was seriously, dude, how did anyone listen to us when we started? Episode 1, the first one. Duh. Still like that name. But, Paul has no hobbies. Who the fuck is Paul? That's all anyone would think from the name of that.
Yeah, that's not going to pull in a jiu-jitsu person. No, like, Paul has no hobbies.
And then Paul takes a ride. It's like we were little kids. It's a little kid book story. Book story? That's a thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. We'll go for it.
Did he say daddies? These are all about your dumbass words.
Yeah, it is. It's basically like you caught on to the fact that I'm stupid. You're like, oh, I'm just going to name it with the dumb shit that Paul said in that particular show.
This is Paul choked someone. This is not. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for peering through those names.
Yeah, it's amazing that we have any listeners at all.
We have a lot of listeners. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, good looking out. We appreciate that.
People keep going to the first one. Please stop. Go to like 32 or some shit. One. Like 32, 81, 82. Those are good.
Yeah, what you got to do is, they're in no particular order. So just reverse subsequential order.
Yeah, go subsequentially the other way. Oh my God. I really wanted to make that shirt, just fucking it never caught on. Because we named it subsequentially. Because when somebody searches for a podcast about jiu-jitsu, they look for 2 misspelled words smashed together.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're bad at this game.
Maybe that should be a shirt. I'm getting subsequentially better at jiu-jitsu.
And then people go, what the fuck does that mean? Then the back of the shirt is like a paragraph explaining where the word came from. Well, this is the worst shirt ever. Yeah,
you just put out Paul's IQ number. They'll be fine. Like, oh, I get it.
-4. Ooh, he wears a helmet.
Hurtful.
It's our life. But, yeah, I do want to talk about that a little bit, about our listeners. I appreciate the hell out of these people.
Hell yeah.
And you guys, we keep growing every week. It's crazy. We keep hitting our new personal records every week. It's crazy. It's crazy things.
Yeah, the growth, it's flabbergasting. It really is. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's getting pictures of people that are wearing our shirts. how many people are visiting the new website, even when it's limited, yet better than the old podcast website. Information on it. It's awesome. What was that on Instagram? The guy from Liverpool that just put us into his rotation on podcast. That's a fucking awesome honor to be part of your fucking rotation. And it's an honor to have all you guys listen to us every week, and we make a lot of jokes.
It's weird that people are like, I listen to Joe Rogan, Jocko Willink, and Grappling Dads. I'm like, huh? What did you say?
Huh? Are you drunk?
Well, when we started, it was one of those, I had a lot of reservations because, I was a blue belt and you were a white belt. I'm like, who the fuck
I was a straight up newish white belt.
You were a brand new white
I was
belt.
like...
Did you have a stripe yet?
Well, that doesn't count because Chad was
I'm just asking if you had a stripe.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
I think
you were a greenhorn.
Fucking
for
bad.
Sure. And so I'm like, God, who the hell is going to listen to a grappling jiu-jitsu podcast?
That's not... we talked about it. And how is someone going to listen to a blue belt and a white belt with any knowledge about jiu-jitsu and be accurate? We're like, well, fortunately, we're going to go the other direction on that.
Pretty much.
We're going to talk about jiu-jitsu and make it for stupid people.
Well, I mean, we got... So the Croiler thing started out, by happenstance. It was one of those, hey, can you just maybe write up a paragraph or two, just like a quick tip?
Yeah.
And then it blew up to what it is now, where it's been he enjoys
doing it. He really does, and he likes getting the message out. We like to butcher said message,
but it's been an enormous part of the show that's helped thousands and thousands of people.
It's crazy,
tens of thousands of people at this point.
It's amazing, and we love it. Looking forward to making money.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Throwing it out there. Fuck. And we will, because we want it to happen. We're gonna will this shit to happen. And we are here to make money, but we're here to fucking entertain. I want to entertain people. I want to keep people smiling and learning from us.
I think the nice thing about any business, it's fun. Like, I would do it anyway.
Oh yeah, we would do this shit anyway.
Because it's fun as shit. Like,
it really is.
When do we get together and not talk about jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, never.
So basically, we just get a chance to throw a mic in front of our face, hit record. And, I mean, there's more to it than that.
Yes,
clearly. But I mean, it's
listen to our first episodes. You can't do that.
Yeah. No, it's
listen
not,
to
the
episodes you will never fucking hear.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah, shit show 1 through 5.
Yep,
in the trash can.
No, they're still alive.
Oh, you have them?
Oh yeah, I fucking have them. Ugh. I play them every once in a while. I'm like, wow, just to remember. I thought episode 1 was good for what we knew. But everybody, if you could hear what came before the prequel to number 1, holy shit!
Well, it's funny because we have the numbers on the show, and every time I see more hits in episode 1, I groan a little bit. I'm like, ooh,
yeah, I know. Please stop. Please stop.
Can we take down the first 30?
And oh god, dude, it's our number 1 episode.
Yeah, by far.
Number 1 is number 1.
Far.
It sucks.
Yeah,
because we feel it sucks. Oh, it's terrible. Don't want you guys. Why do you need to know where we came from? What I don't see what you're gaining from this.
It's probably all these other people that want to do a podcast going, well, they started out here, and I can at least beat that, and they won't.
You would
be wrong.
think. So the fun thing. Well, I love this rambling at this point because it's at the end of the show. We're past the Croiler tip, right?
Yeah.
So
we're good.
You can shut the fuck off if you want. You're not going to.
They're like, watch, done.
Yeah, done. Guess what? Still got credit for it. Fuck you. But no, it's so funny to listen to other podcasts, and we don't talk shit about other podcasts. But let's be honest. There's a lot of shit out there that I'm just like, wow, wow. You think that's good? Because even if they're funny or whatever, they never get to that point because they don't have...
it's funny because some of the content is actually quite good.
Quite good. Or a great angle on something.
Yeah. Pro tip. Get a better mic. Get the right mic.
Yeah. I think that I did look it up. There's like a snowball that costs pretty decent amount of money. I'm guessing that one's okay because I've heard 1 or 2 podcasts that like...
No, I don't get a snowball. That's the wrong kind
Give me a second. I'm not done with my sentence. No. You can go ahead and try that, but you can spend the same amount of fucking money and get a better mic. Get a directional mic, everyone. Little help, because it won't pick up everything else around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will need more than one mic,
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You can't have a little blue thing in the middle of it. It can't be like a conference call mic.
No, God, no. Now, if you're out traveling, like Great Northeast does that, they take pretty much a single mic out with them. That's awesome because they're out on. You understand why they sound like that. But dude, good Lord, don't don't do that at your own home.
No, there's no reason for that.
No one wants to hear your buddy going, dude, pass the Fritos. Oh shit, you're recording?
Yep, and then you're gonna have either a interface or a soundboard.
Yes,
and they all have settings on them.
Yes,
you can simply Google.
Yes, fucking Google something, settings. You sons of bitches. We get questions. They've slowed down now, but we used to get a bunch of questions like, "Wow, you guys sound really good for an amateur podcast." Thank you. I worked very hard at Googling the shit out of things. Until I found the right one that worked for us. Google something, you sons of bitches. Everyone knows how to. You found WebMD and told you had cancer.
Cancer, right?
I will give you something actually fucking useful. Just Google sound settings to sound good on GarageBand, Audacity, whatever you want to use. Because I've looked at them all. I've played with them all. I use GarageBand. We use GarageBand because, I have a lot of Apple shit, and it's free.
And it's simple.
And if you Google it, there's a bunch of people that use it. So... there you go. We're just helping out other podcasts at this point.
Yeah, good luck.
And you want to know why that popped into my head is we have a podcast that one of our listeners kind of tagged us in comment on, and I think we're going to be on that in the next few weeks.
Should be fun.
Yeah, it should be fun. Hopefully he doesn't want to come on ours because we
don't do that.
We don't do that. And but no, it should be fun. It sounds like he's Welsh, so he's got a great fucking accent. So
I do like the accent.
Yeah, he sounds good. We listen to him. And, hopefully he enjoyed our show and understands that
he's gonna
just the shitstorm that he's jumping into.
He's going to be like, maybe I'll call Ryan Ford instead.
Because let's be honest with the Great Northeast was not ready for me to come on their show.
Yeah, they just kind of looked at you like, did he just say that on my show?
What the fuck?
Out loud.
If you go back and listen to it, Great Northeast, great bunch of guys. Go check it out. It's another podcast we support. We're better, and
no brag, just fact.
Yeah, sorry, just got to be honest. And what are they going to do? I'm not there.
Didn't you plan on going back though?
Yeah, it's going to be painful.
Well, worth it.
Yeah,
worth it.
Georgia alone's a brown belt. Yeah, it should be fun. And
be small, it'll be fine.
Yeah, he's small and fast and going to kill me. Oh, it's going to be great. There was a lot of pauses during that, but yeah, definitely check them out. They're great, but yeah, they were quite shocked when they heard the things that were coming out of my mouth.
That was half the fun.
And Croyler was just shaking his head like
yeah,
that's what he does.
He's mine.
Yeah,
he's mine.
I brought him here. I'm sorry.
Remember that squirt bottle I talked about earlier?
It would work great for me.
Just have Croyler go squirt. Stop it,
Cap. He would. Oh God, he would need like a super soaker.
Oh, for sure.
Because I won't catch it. I'll be like spraying in the face. Why'd you do that? I'm just going to keep talking.
I don't understand.
Fuck you. But no, yeah, it's what is it? BJJ Strength, I think. Yeah. The BJJ Strength podcast, I think. I don't know. I'll let you know when we're going to be on it.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I love being on other people's shows.
Hey, I'm getting tired.
Oh shit, you're tired?
Talk about the t-shirts and let's get out of here.
Oh fuck yeah! We should talk about our own t-shirts earlier.
It's too late. We got to talk about them now.
Okay, well, we're doing it now.
We missed earlier.
Here it comes.
Get at it now.
All right, so check out our website, grapplingdads.com. You'll see on the first page, the home page there, you'll see the shop. Click on there. It'll take you right to our TeePublic page where you can customize your own Grappling Dads t-shirt. There's going to be some more designs at some point, but right now there is 2 with multiple
belt colors, options.
Yeah. But you can do whatever freaking color my nose itch, sorry. Whatever color you want. We've seen blue, green, gray, and white so far in different designs and colors. So it's shown on gray just because that's the one it kind of fit to when I put them up there. Mm-hmm. But you go into that, you can do anything.
You can put them on different things too, like cell phone covers, pillows, Afghans, I assume.
Afghans.
There's options. That's all I'm saying. Options.
Tapestries. Notebooks. We love those.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of notebooks.
Yes.
I was always on the I don't take notes Bandcamp. I just didn't do it. I always thought I was bandwagon.
Bandwagon.
Did I say what I said?
You said Bandcamp.
Did I say band camp?
Yeah.
Anyway, band camp. One day in band camp.
Sticking with it.
Ooh, yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
So, never really was a note taker. I finally got talked into testing for my purple belt. So
who did that?
I mean, I'm going to give you some credit, but it was everybody bothered me. Like, I got so much flack from so many people.
Yeah,
but you're right in front of me, so thanks, Skip.
I didn't give you flack, though. I gave you reasonability to do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That was nice for a change.
Point being is I've been forced into note-taking because I can't remember all the stuff without writing it out in longhand. And I tell you what, when I first started doing it, it was the most awkward, dumb shit possible, and I hated it. And to an extent, I still hate taking notes because it's like my brain slows down into mush. Like, put this hand here, put this knee here. I'm like, oh my God, this is just tedious.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've been picking up moves and learning them quicker because of the act of writing it down. Now, I don't often go through my notes, but just because I have to think through it a different way, it's made a pretty big difference in how quickly I've been able to gather as much information I did in such a short amount of time.
Well, which makes sense. You know, what they said something about you're however many times more likely to remember something if you write it down.
Yeah. And I've always wanted to deny that fact, but now that I've experienced it, I'm like, fuck.
It only took till you're like almost 40. Well played, sir.
Yeah. So, thanks, Croyler.
I'm still against it.
Yeah, if you ever test for your purple, you might just have to.
I would have to.
So much stuff to learn.
Yeah, you know the greatest thing though? I have 0 stripes on my blue belt.
It don't matter. You'll get there eventually.
No, because if I never let one catch on there,
you can't get worse.
No, I didn't say I was going to get worse. Yeah, did you just fucking finger pistol me?
Throwback.
Fucker. Well, I brought it back to the beginning of the episode.
It's
Fuck off. No, I probably will. Maybe.
The point is...
can I do voice recordings?
The point is you can have our logo on a notebook, and you should take notes.
Hell yeah, then you can take notes in it like Paulie.
That was my long-ass roundabout way of saying that you can put our logo on a notebook.
Or you can put the Just a Belt shirt
Absolutely.
on it. Boom.
Oh, you know what would be great? You can put just a white belt on one notebook and then just a blue belt when you're there and have all new notes.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. And you know what level you're pulling from on the knowledge?
I just came up with that all on my own.
God, guys.
Be proud of me.
Buy one for every color all at one time.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah. But, hey, if you order something, you know what? We're going to go ahead and have them send it to you once you pay the money. Yeah, it's not much of a contest.
No.
Just buy shit.
I like it that way.
Now.
So much easier.
And they're super comfortable and awesome. Yeah. Buy shit.
Do it.
Paul's going to bed.
If you want.
Now.
All right.
Bye.
I'm done.
I think.
Toodles.
Bye.
Adios.
Deuces.
Bye.